And this is going to be something. Okay, I am really nervous about this because it's got to do with not only, you know, I know that Jesus Christ and the word of the Shroud of Turin, but this is the Shroud of Turin's face, as you can see. And side by side, these two are the same. See? And in my painting, I've told you many a times, I've seen all his works. And if you actually Google and get into the research of the belief of who could have had the ability to have done the Shroud of Turin, would have been Leonardo da Vinci. As you can see how the images change slightly. Wouldn't you agree? Okay, but you have to understand something. Before you put judgment on me or these images, you can see how this image, when it was turned, it is turned more than this. But they are the same. This was changed to this. These are twins, but that's underlayment of Leonardo da Vinci's works. Each time you go deep into his work, you're going deep into his heart and you're going deep into his movements. So I wouldn't doubt that the Shroud of Turin looks all the way around, straight up and down. Okay? That's how magnificent Leonardo da Vinci is. Now you have to bear with me, and I hope you hit that subscribe button, but don't curse me. I would prefer a blessing. I am nervous and it feels like chalkboard nails going across, because this is something in which is an extremely positive look of Leonardo da Vinci's works. Now here it comes, and it follows afterwards. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget what I have to say on some other issues of how I come about this and what is going on with this film. Now, I put this next to this face. Now you see the two faces above each other. You see an eye and an eye here, and it's an oval face in the stars, which is turned. It's turned. But this image is turned. But this one slightly turned, maybe another percent, because it went deeper. So I take this Shroud of Turin and I put it off to the side. Now when I tweak this thing, in a sense, so good that all my other filming moved along, and it's never done that, and it feels like God's putting my hand on here to show me something. You see how this circular goes, how this circular goes. You see how these eyes flow, these eyes flow. You see how there's he gives you a little. He's sneaky. But when I take and I overlay, okay, you can see how they fit within the images. And he gives it to you in different sizes. Watch, for example. You see how this flows? The same thing flows in the X-ray of the Mona. The same curve. And not only does it curve here, it curves here, it curves here, it curves here. Leonardo da Vinci kept making the face get bigger and bigger. So at certain areas, he floats in here and then turns and gets smaller and smaller. That's why he turns. So if you're at big, you're right at you, and then you get next one, you're starting to turn, next one, you're starting to turn, next one, you're starting to turn. So we caught him in the middle. So if somewhere in, I mean off to the right of here, somewhere over here, he fits even more so. If I didn't pull it. Now I'm going to show you where I found this image. not this image. This is off the internet. This is off the internet in a sense of this that's been for the world to examine. I tell you, there are certain ways you can pull Leonardo da Vinci's works. Not to cheat, not to lie, not to. It's a special way. It took me 7 years to do. It's a little difficult. Well, a lot difficult. And so this looks like nothing in a sense. But if you go to some of his images, such as this, is turned the other way. So what I'm trying to say is he has the same similar look of the individuals from left to right. Wouldn't you agree? I hope you do, because I'm going crazy on this. Now I'm going to show you that the image that is behind this, guess what? Remember the Last Supper with my big mustache? Bam! And he came out of here. He came out of here. And I'm going to prove it to you. So, with that in mind, I need you to really know that Leonardo da Vinci has a magnificent hiding. So I'm going to go into the area of where I placed it. So I open it up, and then I go into, it's like 198, which my stomach is upside down. And I want to show you that I have them already free to where I ain't going to lose them. So then I go back, Photoshop, and I'll show you that this image came from the face. So here we go. I'm going to dot it down. It's going to ask me if I want to save. I'm going to say yes. Boom. And I'm just going to save. Okay. Then it's going to ask me if I want to. Oh, shoot. Okay. It took it all away. Oh, my apology there. Well, this is also something very, very odd, because when I did the pull, it gave me the blur on my image. And when I went to do the movement, and it comes out to be, watch, I'll well, I don't know how you, well, it got me mixed up there. Okay, so then on top of that, this is it. So apparently I wasn't able to bring those down. End of the day, confusion, somebody's here, and got my mind going on something else, so my apology there. But this is the shroud. This is one of the x-rays that's out of the Mona. Now remember the turn I showed you? Let me show you the turn of here. Well, this one might not do it. Let's see if it's in here. Let's see if it's in here a little deeper. Here. Right here. Yeah. One of these. So I'm going to open it up. And this image, remember I told you about how he does the turns? That's Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, that is the way Leonardo da Vinci does his stuff. After you've been playing with this works of his for a while, you'll realize how his works go. And it's scary that I bring this out, and I'm going to have to say that, you know, what I see is the same works that I have noticed out of Leonardo to be the same. So let's see, I haven't tried this. Let's try this. Okay? I haven't tried it. So if anybody says I tried it, you will. So I'm going to open it up a little. Look at that. Okay, so now he gets it to turn the other way. For the reason is Leonardo da Vinci apparently makes his images to where that he can make them move everywhere. So if you take a look how it's got a turn here and it goes, now it doesn't have to be identical, but it actually has the curve you can see. So watch. Very hard to see, but you can see how it fits within the inside and the hair on the outside, and that's the way Leo is. It's not me. Don't shoot the messenger, please. Also, there is a YouTube coming out, and it is of the babies. The babies. Oh, please, please, please watch it. It should be coming out. It might come out this Sunday. I don't know. Or by next Saturday. I've been blessed by a great video editor that she really knows her works, and takes the breath out of me. Let's put it that way. She takes the breath out of me. And with that, I want you to see that the Mona Lisa is pregnant. The older Mona Lisa is pregnant, and there's babies here. There's Mona Lisa and the babies coming. I have a documentary that I have pulled and I have edited to where to show all the facts of the hidden works within years ago that were done by a major corporation that they missed or they tried to conceal. I do not know which. I found them, and they're the twins. And I did a book, a video of the stork, and it's going to be interlinked, and then it's going to be put in between for everybody to see. I hope it's as plain, and if not, it actually has the editing number that will be listed that you can go to that discovery and stop on those images and frame it for you to see that those images I didn't put in there by that company. They're there. It's hidden in the x-rays. Excuse me. They're hidden in the x-rays. They are facts. They are of love. I can't breathe because every time God has given me the greatest gift that possible. And you guys are so very, very, very lucky of the children that you guys have. You guys are so blessed. You go home and you feed them and you tell them, oh, you know, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. You guys are liars. You don't want them to leave you alone. You want them to pull your hair. You want them to kiss your face. You want them to give them that nice warm hug, and you want to watch them grow in knowledge and watch them breathe. And you guys are magnificent. There is a magnificent God out there, and this is one of his interpretations of the Last Supper. And as you can see, there's a circle there. And I've also have another YouTube that just came out today regarding it, that it's in the Last Supper. Listen, Leonardo da Vinci just didn't paint the Mona Lisa. He didn't just do it. He put all his works inside my painting, and it's a fact. And I've showed you nearly 7,000 micro images. Micro. We're talking images you cannot see with the human eye. and with that, I mean, how can I, a regular person like you, fabricate any of this work? No way. I wouldn't have the guts, or I wouldn't have the backstabbing, I wouldn't have the cheating, I wouldn't have the manipulation. I hate money. I need your subscriptions. I need the support. I have a lot of good things I want to do in life, and I'm hoping that you guys believe in me. And I'm sorry if anybody got offended on this YouTube. I surely hope not, between all the religious people that probably wanted the concealment of this. My belief is extremely strong that this is the image of the Shroud of Turin, and I have to do more look and examining to tell you that that it isn't, you know. But what I got to say is that it's Leonardo da Vinci's works. Take a look at my other YouTubes and you'll see all the works. And with that, I got to say, please take a look at my YouTubes, take a look at my heart, take a look at my videos. Yep. And see, I'm starting to repeat myself. I'm nervous. It's a controversy type deal here, and so I just want you to know that, you know, I don't know how good it's going to come out on YouTube for you to see, but I'm hoping it just rings your bells and you just pass it on to your buddies and friends. So with that, I got to say, please wash your hands, social distance, wear a mask, and don't forget to say your prayers, and don't forget, USA is not the only one that prays. Okay, so may God bless the whole world, the universe, and the heavens. Thumbs up, notification bell, subscribe. Let's get there, let's do it, and let's continue, and let's get better equipment, get deeper into this painting to have the truth of love, because this painting is full of love. And I am too, and I love you guys. In Jesus' name, amen.